As it's me, it's Queen Aset Haru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Okay, guys, so I got a message from a woman in Aquarius, and she said that when I had linked that article the other day from the woman who did the article about the dark side of Aquarius, and she used some of my videos, she said that she had read the article, and one of the things that really pissed her off is something that pisses off a lot of Aquarius, is that in the article she said Aquarius alienate people, and then went on to describe how Aquarius alienate people, and basically we're nomads, and we just isolate ourselves from people for no reason, and just march off into the sunset. And she was like, she hates the fact that people always tell that lie on Aquarius. And I had already given this week the biggest lie told on Aquarius in one of my earlier videos. And she feels like this is the second biggest lie told on Aquarius. And I agree. I agree 100%. The delegation has been anonymous. Every Aquarius I talked to has agreed with this. This is some bullshit. People always say Aquarius alienated me, or alienated us, or alienate others. Now, first, let's get a working definition of alienate, because every time I'm explaining something to you guys, the first thing I need is a definition before I rant. The definition says it's a verb, and it's to cause someone to feel isolated or estranged. Synonyms are estrange, turn away, set apart, drive apart, isolate, detach, distance, and put at a distance. Now, okay, do Aquarius cause people to feel isolated or estranged? I think that's a true statement. But I think that this is what it is, and this is where the woman's problem with it came in at. Aquarius make a person feel isolated or estranged by not bothering with them, by not messing with them, by cutting them off, by, you said put them at a distance. So we isolated from them, we detach from them, we set them aside, okay? Now, Aquarius do this. I agree with that. And she agreed with that too. The part we don't agree with is that the Aquarius did this for no reason. The Aquarius just picking on you, and you haven't done anything, and they just come home one day and decide they're going to make you feel isolated and estranged. Nobody, not even a dark Aquarius, does that unless they're trying to drive you insane. Nobody would just do that. Nobody would just come home and say, I'm going to make my loved one feel isolated and estranged today. I'm going to put them at a distance for no reason at all, just because I'm Aquarius and that's what I do. And that's how people make it sound, and that's what we're calling bullshit on. Because yes, we'll leave you, and Aquarius will leave you faster than a New York minute. But they don't leave for no reason. And see, this is the part that this is where it gets tricky. Aquarius don't leave for no reason. There's a reason. But sometimes you might not know the reason. And I think this is where all of the confusion comes in at. I think people that don't know the reason, or don't want to admit to themselves that they know the reason, because some people very well do know the reason, but try to act like they don't. Okay? And I think that the ones who seriously don't know or can't put two and two together, I think those people are the ones who drive this particular theory that we alienated them. Oh, they just made me feel isolated and estranged, and I didn't do anything. Oh, she just stopped calling me, and I don't know why. Fuck out of here. Seriously, fuck out of here. Yeah, I said it, because that's some bullshit. You know why. And you might not want to admit to yourself why. It could have been even a vague why. You know what I mean? When I told you guys before, when I used to be seeing Voldemort, when I stopped seeing Voldemort after 2 years of putting up with his nonsense, one of the things he said to me was that I should have never walked away from him. What? What are you talking about? And some people wouldn't have. Some people would have continued to, in some kind of way, have this dysfunctional situationship well into a millennia. okay? But we had a toxic, dysfunctional situationship that wasn't going anywhere and wasn't healthy for either one of us. So somebody needed to have the common sense that this shit needs to end. So instead of him saying, you know what, dog, I feel you on that. You're right. He to this day says, I should not have abandoned him. Listen to the language. I abandoned him. We had a toxic, dysfunctional relationship and didn't need to be around each other, but I abandoned him. And this is the shit that I'm talking about. When people talk about Aquarius, they don't tell you the other part of this. They're not telling you the other side. They're not saying to you, well, my Aquarius left. I don't know why my Aquarius left. But then again, we did have a dysfunctional relationship and I did treat her bad. So maybe that's why she left. They don't tell you the other part. And I'm sick of this shit. Okay? I'm sick of people saying that we alienate other people. We make them feel isolated. We make them feel estranged. We ghost them. We leave them. We this, we that. And we have no reason for it. Now, some of the times I will give you the fact that sometimes, like I said, with a dark Aquarius might ghost you and you might not know why they ghosted you, and it could be because they with another person. A lot of times that's the reason. But I understand, like I said, sometimes you might not know the reason. I'm going to give you that. I think more people know the reason than let on, to be honest with you. But I do think it's people that don't know. Okay? Give you that. And I think that is the reason how come so many people are like, oh my God, we don't know. But I really do believe that most people do. And I believe that most people give us a bad rap. I believe most people don't admit that they know why we detached. I was seeing an Aries once. And after we stopped seeing each other, she told everybody she had no idea why I stopped seeing her. But the last time we went anywhere, she was bullying me at the movie theater. We had a disagreement about it, and then you never see me again. So why do you think you never saw me again? You have no idea? So that last encounter where you were bullying me and we had a nasty interaction, you don't remember that, do you? Was you high? Was you drunk? I thought you were sober. What's the deal? You know, you had this experience with me. We both were there, and then you go back to mutual friends and say you have no idea why I stopped talking to you. You're lying. You're lying, okay? So that's my thing about this, is that the majority of the people who make this statement about us are not telling why this happened. And I don't think that we make them feel isolated or estranged. We just stop fucking with them. That's the bottom line. We're not trying to hurt them. We're not trying to, make them feel some type of way. We're not rolling with them anymore because whatever they did, we're not dealing with. And a lot of signs, other than Aquarius, will keep dealing with somebody's crap. Aquarius is quick to not deal with your crap. And it might not, it depends on the person. Like I said before, if we have a soft spot for you, we might put up with your shit a little bit longer. But eventually, if you keep on doing things to an Aquarius, we're going to turn off. We're going to detach. So my thing is that you're correct in the statement that an Aquarius will leave you. Everybody knows that. I can't dispute that. But what I do dispute is that Aquarius leave for no reason, and we leave behind all these sad, innocent people who have no idea what was wrong with us. Because most of them got left because they did something to us. And they know what they did. They know what they did, And I'm sorry, Aquarius is not the kind of sign who's just going to keep putting up with you. And if you think that's alienation, then that's on you. You're free to think whatever you want, because I'm not putting up with somebody who treats me badly. And if that makes me an alienator, I just got to eat that, But I'm going to dispute it till the cows come home because I don't think that's fair. And I talk to the other Aquarius and they don't think it's fair either. So if you know an Aquarius and somebody is telling you a story about how this Aquarius has alienated them and detached from them, put them at a distance, ask them why. Ask them what was the last scenario or the last couple scenarios they had with the Aquarius. I'll bet you money in a lot of these cases, it was something that happened. And I bet you it's not frequent that an Aquarius just disappears and estranges and isolates people for no reason. We mysterious, but we ain't that mysterious. Let's all keep it real. All right, guys, I hope that helps you. It's time for us to get going. So if you guys would like to send me a love donation, I'll drop my PayPal. If you would like to send me a request for a reading, I'll send my email. Email me for an appointment. If you would like to ask me a free general question, you can email it or you can drop it underneath this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and pass it on to somebody else who wants to laugh about this situation. And thank you all so much for the comments that you make in the comment section. You always keep me laughing. See you guys later. Bye-bye.